Okay guys, welcome to this video and we'll be discussing the World Wide Web and the Internet. Many people would like to think that the Internet and the World Wide Web are the same thing. Um, while they are closely linked, they are entirely different systems. Now let me define the Internet. The Internet is a huge network of computers that are all connected together. Internet, interconnected network. So it's a network of interconnected computers. All these computers can be located at different locations in the world. So the interconnection of these computers resulting in a network is the internet. The World Wide Web, or WWW, or web for short, is a collection of web pages found on this network of computers. Your web browser uses internet to access the web. So this connection of internet, this connection of computers all over the world allows you to access information stored at different computers. Now, this information you're accessing from different parts of the world is called a web. Now, that brings us to further definition of the World Wide Web. So, the World Wide Web is a collection of documents and other web resources which are identified by URLs or Uniform Resource Locators. Now, when you have a file stored in a computer somewhere in the world or in another computer, you would want to access a specific file, let's say your employment contract or your payment receipt. If you want to access it from another computer, you need to locate that information in another computer. For you to be able to do that, you need to access it using an address. What we call website address is called URL. So with the URL, you're able to access information from a particular device. It could be a server, it could be another device like yours, it could be any device at all. Why is the web so important? The World Wide Web opened up the internet to everyone. It connected the world in a way that was not possible before and made it much easier for people to get information, to share, and to communicate. It also allowed people to share their work, their thoughts through social networking sites, blogs, and video sharing. Organization based in Geneva, Switzerland. They developed a protocol which allowed people to access web pages, like we earlier described. Um, they developed a protocol called Hypertext Transfer Protocol, the one we know as HTTP. You'll notice that when you're trying to access a website, you first of all write HTTP or HTTPS. The S attached to the HTTP stands for secured. So HTTP or HTTPS. So that is the protocol that allows your web browser to access the information on the World Wide Web. So the first text-based browser was made available for release in January 1992. The World Wide Web started gaining rapid acceptance with the creation of the web browser. The very first web browser that was created is the Mosaic browser. It was developed in the United States by Mark Anderson and others at the National Center for Computing Applications at the University of Illinois and was released in September 1993. So this is pretty much all I'll be telling you about the history of the World Wide Web. How does it work? So first over here we'll have your devices. This could be a laptop, your personal computer, your desktop, your mobile phone. It could even be your smart TV. It could be your home theater systems. Basically anything that has access to the internet. Now for those devices to access the internet, they need a service provider, which is ISP. A typical service provider is MTN, it could be Glo, it could be Smile, it could be SpectraNet, whatever it is. So long as they are providing you access to the internet, they are called an internet service provider. So when you try to access the web, you're sending information from your device to the ISP. The ISP then takes your information and relays it to the internet. Now, over the internet, your data packets are sent to the servers. Now, a server is a device that serves. That's why they call it serve. So it provides some form of service or the other. Some servers are designed to process information, some are designed to store information. So websites are saved in servers. Now these devices here that require the service of a server are called clients. So the client serves the server. So with the internet, there is an established connection that is created between the servers and the devices via the ISPs. Now, how has websites developed? How were they before and how are they now? First, the first websites were basically designed in HTML, hypertext markup language. Basically, they were very ugly. I will be showing you a picture of how it looked. Tim Berners-Lee. And that is all. The structure of the website looks like a table. So you have a row and columns that held information. So you have a row like this. Let's assume this is one row. This picture here could be another row and a column. So basically the web page was divided into rows and columns. As time continued to evolve, a company that we know, there was a device that was created called the microwave flash. Microwave flash was created for the purpose of making websites dynamic. After that was created, 3D ML was created so that 3D web pages could be created. Later on, we had the CSS. CSS is cascading style sheets. This is a method of assigning specific properties to elements on a web page. After the development of CSS, around the same time, dynamic HTML languages were created like JavaScript. And today we can see very beautiful websites that have been created. It's important to know that World Wide Web has actually evolved a lot and will continue to evolve as more technologies are developed. So thank you for your audience. I will see you in the next lecture.